Hello, welcome on back to Binding of Isaac. Watch out for fireballs YouTube channel. I'm banking some of these because sometimes I just feel like playing some Isaac. And yeah, so who knows what happened? The world could have ended by the time you hear this. I hope not. So last time I did an Eve run, it was real garbage. Let's do Samson. Real garbage character here. Samson has one regular heart. Samson has been cursed with the lost. The thing, Samson, ooh, that's going to be a big, this is one of the best trinkets in the game. It's functionally the same as, I guess it's a little bit, maybe a little bit slower than Sad Onion, but it's a huge rate of fire up. Anyway, so Samson mostly sucks because of kind of lousy HP, and then his starting item is Bloody Lust or Rage, which is okay, but not great. Getting that cancer on the first floor is going to really help me out. So, but yeah. So Rage, the way Rage works is the more enemies you kill, you'll see my tiers will get darker as I kill more of these guys. It takes a couple of them to really click in. But now they're red, so they're doing a lot more damage. I think I maxed out at 3 times as much damage. Bloody Penny's not bad either, but I'm not going to go for it. Yeah. I just wanted to see if I would luck out. I figure I'll get a heart somewhere around here. But yeah, it maxes out about that, but it takes a couple guys to actually start working. And, you know, most of the bosses, and especially those later final floors, are all, you know, high HP single targets, not low HP multiple targets, which is what he's good with. So he's a pretty trash character, I think. Not Eve bad. Let's see how his speed is. I actually don't know. Yeah, it seems like it's sufficient to get away from Lust. I got a bunch of bombs. If I have to drop a bomb in her way, I can. Oh, that's good. So Poison Touch on the... This is actually turning out to be a good floor. Cancer, plenty of bombs. Homing bombs, you know, which doesn't help that much, but every little bit helps. And then Poison Touch for free from Lust. And some money. Not bad. If I can get 3 more cents, I go to the shop. See if I can't get like a blue candle and turn this into a run that we can seriously make something with. Seriously. I feel like I've been playing some pretty bad Isaac lately, so it'd be cool if that's not the case today. Well, that was less than optimal, of course. I wonder if it's worth going into the shop just to chance on a sale item. I'm going to save my key for the next floor, given that I'll need one for the item room. I will waste a bomb on killing an LJ there. So one of the interesting quirks about how Rage works is that you don't have to actually kill the enemies to get the damage up. And then also, somebody like a Larry Jr., every segment counts as an enemy. So see, I'm already to red tiers. So I killed 4 other sections of him. And not always, but a lot of times red tiers means better. Kind of surprised I haven't gotten any red hearts on this floor. I felt pretty good about that deal with Satan. If this had been not the first floor, I would, shot speed. That's absolute trash. If this had been any floor than the first one, I would have blown up that Demon Judgment because it increases your chances of getting a deal with the devil. And not that I have any hearts to trade away, but like, let's say, got an HP upgrade and then I could trade it for Mom's Knife. That would have been for sure worth it. So. Well, who knows what for sure worth it. Like, maybe it would have turned out to be a dumb trade. I'd be like one heart away from killing the final boss, and the final boss is somehow immune to Mom's Knives. That's very tempting. That's probably what I'm going to do, actually, instead of the shop. The thing about playing Judgments is your item that you can get, there's a wider variety of items you can get, and it's almost always cheaper than a shop. Like, let's see if that proves to be right. We'll go ahead and try it now. You can get some real garbage from them, too. Don't get me wrong, but So Necronomicon, it's okay, but it was only cost me 4 cents. So 4-cent Necronomicon probably would have been worth it in the shop. Necronomicon is every 6 rooms, and it's kind of a smart bomb. Hurts everything on the screen. It's one of those items that, like, oh, so we're definitely gonna get enough shop money here. That would be really good if, fuck, it charged up more frequently. Okay, so I'm gonna do something like this. I'm gonna get that money and then also free that spider at the same time. Because I don't want to go up there and have that spider get me, which is what he's gonna want to do. Okay, managed. Oh shit. Well, this should be okay. That's gonna take a decent chunk. This guy creates weak enemies, so rage is gonna get good. I feel a little bit nervous about fighting this guy. I mean, this is an easy boss, but fighting with 1 heart, and especially since it wasn't by choice necessarily, I kind of got rushed into it. Oh shit. Well, thank you. Buy me a little bit of time. Probably screwed my chance on the deal with the devil, but with 1 heart, can't do too much about that. And tears upgrade. So I desperately need health. Goddamn. Okay. So every time I leave the room, it's gonna reset that troll bomb. That troll bomb could kill me. So we're gonna go. Yeah. Okay. Ugh. This is actually a pretty good mini boss to have Necronomicon for. My rate of fire is really good. That's like the one thing I have going for me. My health is just a huge issue. At this point, if I do go to the shop at some point, which I will if I get another key, a Book of Revelations would be really pretty important at this point. Every time this guy splits, it counts as a new enemy who dies, so Rage is getting... Samson's actually a pretty good guy to fight Envy. Thank you for 1 live bomb. Colossal debag. Try this while I'm here. So doing great on the money front. I just need an extra key. It's actually, I think it's probably worth going to the shop instead of the item room, given that I can probably buy a key from there, or there's a good chance I can. I know greed won't be in there, given that I just fought a mini boss. So let's hope that works out. I do get that key, but the notched axe is one of the worst items in the game. I'm going to take this Spirit Heart just for a little extra protection and get out of here. So 10 cents for a Spirit Heart. There are definitely times where I would pay that gladly, so I don't feel too bad about that trade. It's not a trade I would make any day of the week. Like Tuesdays? Nope. Wednesdays? Maybe. Dead Sea Scrolls is worse than Necronomicon. Random item effect every 6 rooms. So item rooms, pretty much I got that cancer and that free virus. And that's all that's really going for me now. I'm in pretty rough shape going into the 3rd floor. And it's the catacombs, not the cave. So I'm going to run into fucking Masks of Infamy and those greed head things and all kinds of real dickish enemies. So this very well could be it for me. It'll be the earliest I've ever died on camera, I think. But you know, don't have the health and the damage to pay the bills, man. Okay, no keys. I'm gonna check and see if the secret room is right here, because that'll save me a key. Okay, again, doing great on the money front. PhD, all good pills. That's decent. If I can find some pills, especially if a health up is in the mix. Or a balls of steel. That'd be real good. I look pretty stupid right now. I look like a real, you know, victim of some disease. That was very close. There's a tinted rock in here, so I want them to blow it up though. My bomb count is not so great that I can really afford to be blowing them on this tinted rock. Come on, dude. There we are. 2 spirit hearts. Definitely helps a lot. I would have preferred a Spirit Heart and damage upgrade. I'm not going to argue with this, though. If I run into a dickheadish enough room, I'm definitely using a Necronomicon. There's no need to really save it for the boss since it recharges so infrequently. So a room with some greed heads in it, it's getting used. And the reason why I'm exploring, obviously, is because I want to find a key and get into that shop. And I did this room wrong so far. Luckily, the spider is kind of glitching out. Okay. Secret of this room is just the order you tackle these TNT barrels in. And a key, thank goodness. Okay, for sure. Catacombs. Is it early? I'm going to go ahead and buy the Steam sale. I've talked about how that's not my favorite item in the world. I got 2 more opportunities at shops. Oh, and it lets me buy this bomb. 2 more opportunities at shops. It's very likely that one of them will contain greed, but it's unlikely that both of them will. So this way I don't have to get that much money, and I really do need like a good, like a Book of Revelations or something like that to make this work. That was very good use of the Necronomicon. Yeah, speed upgrade. I would buy a Mom's Knife for 1 heart. But I can't. If I buy either of those things, I'll go down to 0 health and die with the next hit. So, not worth it, sadly. But turning that down might give me an increased chance for a deal with the Angel. I have 3 more floors, not 2 more. Both Catacombs, because the game's not being very kind to me, even though the last one was not too bad. I'm not gonna, like, playing that, like the, well, I'm gonna do the little fly trick here. Playing that would give me a chance for, I like my trinket, it's one of the best trinkets in the game, so I'm not gonna play it. I could get a chance of Spirit Hearts, but PhD doesn't affect that. Like, if you're, you have the Luck Foot, you get the better pills effect and the increased, you know, throw a bomb at me. The increased chance of success with vending machines, but with PhD you just have one or the other. So ooh, kind of happy with that dodge. And exactly the way I was unhappy with that dodge. That dodge I felt okay about. Oh, this dodge. This is the kind of dodge you take home to mama. Very tempting to use like Necronomicon in this room. I think you guys are assholes. Very unpredictable assholes. Which, god damn it. I need to stop taking damage because I will then die. A library on this floor. That's the second locked door. Library could be very good if I just had some keys for it, because Book of Revelations would be worthwhile. But no keys. That's really the only reason why I'm exploring the floor right now, obviously. Key item room. Okay. That's better than waiting for it for the boss. Thank you for the live bomb. I hate those greed head things. Gold poop is obviously a big advantage in real life. In the game, it's a minor advantage. I hope I get money from it, not the trinket. And then I also hope I go into that arena room and get a couple keys. Need 2 keys to make this really really do something for me. 2 keys, please. 1 pill, please. Bombs are key. Oh, well. I was in shock. But yeah, I'll take 5 keys rather than 5 bombs. There's a lot of stuff to open on this floor. Shop. This could turn the run around like on its own. So there's actually a very good arena trap room, even though I took some damage I probably have no business taking. I was doing the calculations in my head about the bombs versus keys. Like, I don't like being, you know, having no bombs, but them's the breaks. Okay, very good. Thank you for a little additional key action, like in the ice storm. Oh, thank you. Worst item in the game. Thank you. This game is fucking with me. That's okay. I'm stacking my advantages. Thank you. Alright. Now, the shop probably holds... I mean, I could do with like a ladder, but the biggest thing I'm hoping for from the shop is pills. Given that I've got a PhD now. Oh, the map is also good. Spirit Heart is good. Okay, feeling a little bit better about how things are going now. This was a pretty good floor for us, despite having the poop in the item room. Let's see how this boss fight goes. When he kills those silkworms, remember, it also increases my damage. I can't imagine it as an intended effect, but I imagine it being the kind of thing that, like, Edmund Macmillan, they knew it did it, but they just kind of decided, like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, it doesn't feel intentional to me, but I can also see it being a pain to, like, fix and, you know, not worth it, because it's kind of like an Easter egg. Like, he talked about wanting to invoke, you know, and the NES trope of, like, the Easter egg filled, you know, kind of game. I took no damage on that and got no deal with the devil. I'd love to have traded my heart away to a lady. Alright. Head for the secret room first, even though I don't have any bombs. On the chance I will get a bomb. Thank you for being generous with keys. This is Necropolis, so I am going to run into some real dickheads. Real dickheads. Someone C-messaged me, which is distracting. I wonder, like, I don't necessarily need to turn that off. Like, I can pay attention to 2 things at once, but I just wonder if there's a way to turn that off. Like when I'm recording. I feel bad ignoring people. Ooh, that is key. That 7-cent mom's coin purse, because that's going to let me keep cancer and the Polaroid when I go down. So what I'm going to do is buy this bomb, because I know where the secret room is, and hope that the secret room contains 6 cents. Or agreed I can fight for 6 cents. See? See how good that was? It was a good move. Okay. So now I don't have to get rid of cancer. Take that, Mayo Institute. And, yeah. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. The map is saving me from going into some superfluous rooms, which is really cool. I knew that was going to happen. I was trying to get them all into one place so I can dodge them, but... oh, damn, this room is cramped. It's okay, Book of Revelations is coming up soon. Really do need some actual HP upgrades. This room is gonna suck my dick. It's gonna lick my nuts, suck my balls. You guys know that song? I only know it from this like Ninja Turtles video mashup thing on YouTube. It's incredible. Okay, not doing great on health. Just need to be very defensive with these guys. I think I've said it before, but I don't think those hearts need to shoot things. I think that they're tricky enough without that added little complication. Okay, can really use a bomb. And it could be in one of these rooms I'm not exploring, but honestly, this is... I don't really need a library. If I had a bomb, I'd bomb my way out of here, because this is a real cramped room, too. This could probably kill me. Okay. Ugh. It's too much. Man. Necropolis. The worst fucking set of floors. I thought I dodged out of the way. Well, this could kill me. These guys do one whole heart of damage. For some reason. I don't know from a balance standpoint if that's necessary. But this could I could very easily die on this floor. Or on this room, rather. Definitely could die on this floor. Probably will die on this floor. You can't go through the first floor with like one heart, you know? Even when I play as Judas, who starts with one heart, he's, you know, has the offense to make it worth it. And, oh, crack the sky. Fuck you. I'm definitely being trolled at this point. See? Come on. Come on, 1 cent a troll bomb. Like, the game is trying to make its... You know what it is it knows that I'm playing to procrastinate. Which is true. Like, I need to be finishing up the game we're doing for Watch Out for Fireballs right now, which I'm recording this so far in advance, is Final Fantasy Tactics. And, you know, this just kind of sounded... I was like, oh, I'll just play a quick game of Isaac. And, quick games of Isaac turned to long games of Isaac, and the game had no sympathy for me, and is trying to fuck me over. Pretty good game. So of course no health on that floor. All right. Yeah, this room will probably do it. It's so goddamn cramped. Yeah, well, fuck Samson. Fuck those masks of infamy. And thanks for listening. Good night and good luck. And good night.